Crosstalk on 710 ESPN starts now.
Hey, look who's here for one of his final two shows. Hey, turn his microphone on.
You almost got offside. Almost offsides on the play, though.
I did it.
Your nose was across the ball, Max.
The last two, Max.
Yeah.
Well, you just giving them to me? I appreciate that.
That's our farewell gift to you.
You kind of jumped the line of scrimmage, though.
So
Your nose was over the ball.
the big farewell, Max, what do you have planned for the next 2 days? Is there going to be like a retrospective, like clips of some of the great moments of the
Sappy
Maxi Pucks. We're going to revisit the Maxi Pucks
music,
era.
like you're going to play the way
Now,
we
I don't
were
know.
and stuff like
Look,
that?
last night, the ESPYs and then the ESPY after party.
You mean this morning?
And Marcellus is spinning, so I'm going to show up for. I go out since I've been in LA once every 6 months, and every time it's Marcellus going, I'm spinning at this place. You got to come out.
You did last night, though, right? For a post party? Where was it?
At the event deck right next door to the convention center.
How late did it go?
Center. 1? Yeah, about to 1.
But all I know is
Corleone over here
because
took it to about
were you
2.
on the show, Max?
Which one?
The ESPYs.
The ESPYs, no.
Why? You're doing the.
Oh, I thought for sure you and Stephen A. would do
I thought
like
you'd
a
like
category.
present
Guys,
something.
Ixnay on the. I don't listen. I don't like being in public. I don't
That's
like glad
true.
handing.
That's why I wanted to see you. When I saw you last night, when I walked out, I looked at Max. I thought you were getting ready to present, and I said, "Good luck. We're all counting on you."
No, this is the best Max story that I could tell on air yesterday.
Okay, do it.
He's coming up to the ceremony, and it's 5:00 start time. They close the doors. Everyone's looking for their seats. So finally, everyone finds their seats.
No, wet snitching.
It's like 5:05, and they ran this montage, and it wasn't live. 5:04, Max shows up. He's like, "Where's my seat?" And he's like, "I thought I was supposed to be sitting here." And it was myself, my wife, and Jacoby. And then Max is like, where am I supposed to sit?
I mean, I was supposed to be sitting next to Anna Marie, but that's beside the
and he didn't know where to sit. And he was like, it was a seat filler in his seat.
Right.
So Max decides.
Max, I would do exactly what I think.
Yeah,
you
Max
did.
was like, I don't have a ticket. I don't have a seat. He went out. He started to walk out.
I tried it, and then this fool.
Max, I would have told
John, I
You and
tried.
I think so alike on these things.
I
Get your
tried,
butt
and then
back
Marcellus is like making a scene.
Yeah.
So everyone's turning around. He's like, sit down. This is a seat
I
filler.
would kill you.
He act like the seat filler was a real person supposed to be in that
first of
seat.
all,
I was like, you know what that person
brilliant
is.
assumption by you, Max.
Thank you.
And the only thing I'm disappointed is you didn't, George Costanza, marry yourself to the concept and sleep under your desk
I know.
and go back to work after you'd been fired.
But so
now,
I never,
did you go to the party
right?
afterwards?
So this is the thing.
Yeah.
that
so
was
I
your
never,
out. Oh, Max, that one move cost you 7 hours.
Right. Here's the thing about Marcellus. Okay, Marcellus doesn't really ask much from people, and if you ask him to show up, he'll show up for you every time.
Right.
Yeah,
So.
Except when Mason has
By the way,
a party.
I once had a.
No, Max actually came to him.
but he
Marcellus, you blow out every
stop
single
that.
one.
No, but this is only for his
Blame
friends.
that
I
on
wish
Warren
the
Moon.
guy
That's the
who
only does
blows
this for his
off my
friends.
party was leaving, and the other guy who came to my party was staying. Instead, I get the damn reverse.
So like on my
party
birthday,
friend is
like my
leaving.
first birthday, I don't know what I turned here, 39 or something like that, or 38,
Yeah,
and I have
bro.
my parents here. Now it's a bunch of old Jewish people. They're being quiet. They're like, and I invite Marcellus, a couple other people. Marcellus shows up with 2 young ladies,
Hey, lady.
and they are not happy
That's my
to be
guy
there.
right there.
They're really not happy to be
They
there.
didn't wanna do it.
And Marcellus was like, whatever. He shows up with a little party limo, and they're like waiting to go out on the town, and he stays there for a good long while, and they're like sitting there with the doo-doo brown faces on, and Marcellus is like completely ignoring it, like whatever. So that's the type of dude Marcellus
All right,
is.
Marcellus, what is the question I ask you every year the day after the ESPYs?
Oh, my. I don't know.
What
I probably can't remember because of what
female
happened.
represented better than all others?
I thought it was. I thought, who's Russell Wilson's girl?
Ciara?
She's there. I thought
That's up
Olivia
there.
Munn looked really good with Aaron Rodgers.
Who's the one that walked out and presented very early? I think it was Lindsey Vonn.
She looked great.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
And her outfit.
That was
everything.
Tiger
She
Woods'
smoked.
old girlfriend.
Yeah, I
right?
know. She looked
Yeah, no,
amazing.
she
I
looked
think she won
fantastic.
yesterday.
She
Lindsey
won?
Vonn
So,
probably won yesterday.
Back to my story. I thought this was about me.
Back to me.
I thought
Back
this was
to
about me.
It's my
I
last
only-
2
We only have
days.
2 days left
Yeah,
of
2
this.
days.
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
okay, take it. Take it, Max.
So I go out once every 6 months when Marcellus drags me out, usually to watch him DJ. Okay, and when I go out, it's like I go out so infrequently. I start to drink. I'm not a drinker. I don't really drink. So I don't imbibe
No,
alcohol.
of course not. No,
You don't inhale. Yeah.
To me,
So-
you are just a
don't inhale
straight up,
alcohol.
straight arrow.
But the point
Straight
is
up,
that
straight
once I
arrow.
start drinking, I start thinking to myself, why don't I drink more often?
Yeah.
This is great.
So
and then I'm talking to people
Problem
like
is that happens to me 3 times a week.
Right. I'm talking to people, and it's not small talk. I always go right into medium or deep talk. So like Mace at your party, we had a good conversation, right? We go deep.
Yeah.
So I'm going with all the people from work. I'm about to leave town. I'm not going to see them again. So I'm interested in the conversation. I'm feeling it. This is great. I stay out later, and I wake up this morning. And then as soon as I wake up, that's why I don't drink.
Yeah.
I had the spins.
And of course, your daughters don't acknowledge the fact that you were out
100%. They come in, they sense. Nope. They sense. They have a spidey sense.
They do.
I think this dude is hurting. Let me wake him up an hour early.
That part, when you came over to the party at my house, I thought about this afterwards. I was like, I think I told Max too much. I think I told you.
Yeah, I get
Were you sauced up also?
Way more than I tell
Mace.
people normally.
There you go. You just
were
bring it out of them.
Analyzing me. And afterwards, I said to my partner, I think I told Max a lot of things.
There you go.
Mace, you know what it is? People, this is why I hate parties usually and small talk. People.
And people.
Right, no, people are interesting. People are interesting, but they send like what Chris Rock says when they date. That's not them. That's their representative.
Right.
At a cocktail party, everyone's sending their representative, and those people are boring.
Yeah.
So if I can hole up with someone with some drinks on a couch somewhere and get into it, all of a sudden it's interesting.
Yeah, my wife has a friend who is a bombshell, blonde, busty.
Oh, did I have dinner with her at the top of the tower there?
Could have been.
Yeah, I think it was her at the top of the tower at the Chinese restaurant upstairs.
Here's the deal with this girl.
What the hell?
They tell her, all these girls tell her, look,
WP24.
You are crazy. First 3 dates, you cannot let the crazy out.
Yeah.
Your only job is to not let the crazy out.
That's such great advice.
3 dates. If you do that, then these guys will be really into you because they think,
reel them in.
I can put up with her.
Because we're all crazy.
She's just having a bad day.
No, but we're all crazy.
See, I think that's false advertising. I tell this girl,
I
no,
agree.
that's wrong. You should be yourself.
I
from
totally
the word.
agree, man.
Because there's a crazy dude out there that wants her.
No, everyone's crazy. You got to keep that in check in the beginning.
This girl's now married and really happy. And with the guy she's with, she was just straight up from the beginning.
But you know what? You want baggage that goes with yours. You know?
They got to matching bags.
Matching bags. This is who I am. Take it or leave it.
Right.
Otherwise, you're slowly kind of letting them know who you are. Then it's over.
Well, that's what happened with Max and Marcellus.
This is not what I signed up for.
The slow reveal.
Marcellus started letting his crazy out on the radio, and I had to go.
So, hey, Marcellus, who are you bringing in? Who's the new Max?
Who's the new Max? I don't know that
Do you
yet.
have input?
You know why?
That one.
Do you have input?
Oh, yeah. I do.
Do you? Do you have,
it's
do you have right
summertime.
of first refusal?
Not on
can you
contract,
say no?
but it's chemistry matters,
no?
so it has to be somebody I get along with. Yeah.
Does his name rhyme with Raylan Joes?
What?
Who could that be?
Raylan.
Oh, you mean
Jalen
Malin?
Rose?
You mean Malin Hose? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's him.
I was like, what? That threw me
All
off.
right,
You don't know that game?
Before we get out of here, Wiley, give me
I was like, who?
give me a thought on the opening of the ESPYs last night. The 4 guys call to action. What'd you think?
First of all, shout out to Jacoby for spoiling it for me, telling me that was going to occur. It would have been a much more
Good going, Jacoby.
Yeah, it had more
Jacoby.
gravity if I thought they were going to go up there for something comedic. But I like the message, even though when it becomes redundant, I get it, people in the audience. Even though when it becomes, okay, how do these words turn to action? Athletes inspire. I just left the meeting just now with Kobe Bryant, Rajon Rondo, and other athletes for change that Kobe had right next door.
This meeting?
Yeah, it was right there during
right
break.
there, and you didn't bring anybody over?
Well,
all we got was you.
It was like invite only, so they didn't want it on social media. They didn't want you to do that, but they did some webcam stuff. Athletes for change, and it just reminds you how many kids, how many people in the community really are inspired by what you say and what you do. So I think the onus is being placed on athletes, not to only take in the rewards of being a pro, but also to do some of the sacrifice that's necessary. I think the message is great, and every guy has to jump on board. I like it. And celebrities, so that counts. You guys count.
All right, if you see a celebrity, we'll let you know. Wiley, read something.
Crosstalk is brought to you by Southern California. What was the grade of John Cena last night? A little off?
I thought it was fine.
He was a solid.
They didn't give him too much to do, which was a good thing.
He was a I would say, given ESPY's history, probably a B-.
Yeah, he was behind Ham. He was behind Drake.
LeBron was very good when LeBron did.
Yeah.
But I'd say B-.
Okay.
Yeah.
LeBron's bringing the country together, winning championships, hosting the ESPYs. What can't this guy do?
The skits were good.
Oh, the
Peyton one?
What's the one where the guy came from the future?
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't playing for the Redskins. He was playing for the Jews.
Yeah, Hannibal.
He had a big Jews on his jersey.
And you gave me a hard time for saying that Persians foul too much.
I am talking about a sketch on the ESPYs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
For a Southern California BMW.
Don't forget to watch Jamel on
near you.
on
5
TV
o'clock
tonight with the president.
Log on to SoCalBMW.com.